What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central. And this is an emergency episode. I'm sure you guys have all seen by now. Running back Khalil Herbert has been placed on IR. He will be not able to play for the next 4 games. That means he's not going to return until week 16 at the earliest against the Buffalo Bills. It means, for all intents and purposes, Khalil Herbert is only going to play 2 more games, more than likely, for the Chicago Bears for the rest of the season. Maybe 3, but that's tough, man. That's tough for the Chicago Bears to just be missing Khalil Herbert. If you guys tuned into the daily episode today, I recently just talked about how David Montgomery really hasn't had the season that we've expected to see from him, but Khalil Herbert has outplayed him with less snaps. But again, like I said, they are tandem. I'm not really trying to compare one against the other. Khalil Herbert has been huge for the Chicago Bears with 108 carries and 643 yards on the season so far, averaging 6 yards per carry. That's going to be something big out of the Bears offense for the next at least 4 weeks with him being out. And then you look at that on top of that, now do they use Trestan Ebner, who we have not seen a lot in the regular season, but was a coveted pick by them. And how does he perform in this? It's going to be, now it's really relying on David Montgomery even more than what we have throughout the season, because now our 2-headed monster at running back is down to a 1-headed monster, but 2 if you still count Justin Fields and what he's able to do and been able to do with design runs for himself. But Trestan Ebner is going to have to step up big time for the Chicago Bears. This injury is going to hurt. And it sucks that it comes at a time where we're seeing more progression from the offense, where we needed that running game to continue to be solid so that we can start opening up that passing game a little bit more. Justin Fields loses a huge weapon in Khalil Herbert. Can David Montgomery step up and start playing a little bit better than what he's been playing so far this season? All these questions remain to be answered, but they're going to be answered on the field. Does Trestan Ebner now get utilized a little bit more in the running game by the Chicago Bears? There's no one on this roster that at least you look at and say immediately is going to be able to replace the production of Khalil Herbert, but the Bears are going to have to maybe do it, maybe get more creative. We've seen design runs for like Cole Kmet and some of the wide receivers. Not saying that we want to do that heavily to replace Khalil Herbert, but the Bears are going to have to do something, or David Montgomery is going to have to step big time, or maybe Trestan Ebner ends up being that weapon that we thought he was going to be. But this does change a lot now as the Chicago Bears go to Atlanta to face the Falcons. Let me know what you guys think down below. The Bears also waived defensive end Kingsley Jonathan and claimed defensive back Justin Lane off waiver. So some moves other than that being done by the Chicago Bears. But boy, missing Khalil Herbert is going to hurt big time for the Bears. Let me know what you guys think about it all down below. Make sure you're following the show at Chi Bears Central on every social media platform that we're on. You can also send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearsCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text to sound off on this or anything else going on with the Chicago Bears, the number to do so, 773-242-9336. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related, because you guys, like I like to end everything on, bear down. Peace, y'all.
This has been a presentation of the Breaks Media.